Morning if you're in the US, and hello if you don't recognize me. This is what I really look like when I'm not just wearing a Zero Shoes t-shirt. The t-shirt holds all this in. I'm Steven Sashen, co-founder, co-CEO of Zero Shoes, and this is just a quick announcement because we have our biggest sale of the year, our annual holiday sale. And it's starting ASAP. In fact, it's not even starting yet, but I'm telling you about it now because, well, every time we do one of these, we sell out of sizes and colors and sometimes even entire styles. So I want to make sure that you get a head start before we announce this sale to over 2 million people. Our business keeps growing. And so we keep telling more people and they keep buying more stuff and they keep selling out of things. So here's the simple thing. Everything I'm going to say you can find at zeroshoes.com/big sale or zeroshoes.eu/big sale. Go there. You're going to see the sale is starting next week. But again, I'm telling you now, so you can sign up to be a VIP and get a 24-hour head start before we announce things to those 2 million people. So you'll be able to start buying things on the 6th, everyone else on the 7th. And again, every year, I'm trying to avoid what happens every year where people say, hey, I wanted this thing, but I didn't get it. It's like, yeah, you waited till the end of the sale. It's sold out at the beginning. So we're going to have stuff at 70% off. Basically, everything's going to be at least all of our shoes, boots, and sandals, at least 10% off. Some things up to 70% off. And you can also register to win a $100 or €100 gift certificate, $100 from .com, €100 from .eu. We're giving away 14 of those because it's our 14th anniversary coming up in just a couple of weeks. So the way you register and the way you become a VIP is the same thing. When you go to zeroshoes.com or zeroshoes.eu/big sale, it's down there, then you'll find our Sweepstakes app either on the right of the page or the bottom of the page. And just there's different actions you can take. That the first one, sign up to be a VIP, and we'll give you an email again 24 hours before anyone else knows that the sale is happening. Or there's other activities you can do to spread the word. The more actions you take, the more entries you get. The more entries you get, the better your chances of winning. By the way, don't wait to see if you won before you get the shoes that you're looking for. Wait, I got to rearrange my toes. Because again, we are going to sell out of things. And also, since we don't announce the winners until after the sale ends, there's no reason to wait and see if you won. Because if you buy something and then you win, we'll apply your winnings to that order anyway. Or of course, you can use those winnings to get something for someone you know or love, or someone you would like to have know or love you. You get the idea. By the way, this is a live event, so I am seeing comments over there. If you have questions or comments, toss them in. We're not going to stick around very long because there's not much more for me to say other than go to zeroshoes.com/big sale or zeroshoes.eu/big sale. Well, the HFS or HFS2 go on sale. Everything is on sale. More accurately, all of our shoes, boots, and sandals will be on sale between 10 and 70% off. I don't even know the exact numbers until like right before the sale starts, but there are some hints when you go to zeroshoes.com/big sale or zeroshoes.eu/big sale. Ula says, love your foot. What foot? This is just how I look normally. I'm just hiding this otherwise, especially the hairy toes part. I just try to hide that. I get them waxed, but it just doesn't seem to stick for some reason. So I didn't realize that if I'm going to have to scroll, I'm going to have to reach way in here and show you my hairy toes when I'm scrolling. So once again, really, really quick, zeroshoes.com/big sale, zeroshoes.eu/big sale. Things will be 10 to 70% off during our holiday sale. Starts on the 7th of November, runs like through Cyber Monday. We're doing it for that long, starting early, because everybody else is. And we want to make sure that you can get the shoes that you would love. We want to make sure you can feel what you've been missing: natural comfort, performance, and health. And oh, by the way, if you're not even hip to what Zero Shoes do, let me show you that really quick. So, there's a quarter of the bones and joints of your entire body in these things, your feet and ankles, and more nerve endings in the soles than anywhere at your fingertips and your lips. I feel that on the other side. And so that's for balance, agility, mobility, and the sensation that you need to be able to move your body effectively, efficiently, and enjoyably. So most shoes get in the way of that. They squeeze your toes together. They elevate your heel, which messes with your posture. Wait, I had one of those somewhere around here. Someone stole my sample shoe. Oh well. Well, what we do is we try to let your feet be feet. So a wider foot-shaped toe box. There we go. Wider foot-shaped toe box. Low to the ground for balance and agility. Super, super flexible to let all those bones and joints do what they're supposed to do. And that's great for travel. Actually, That's great for travel, but you get the idea. The soles are designed to give you traction and protection, but also the feedback that you need so your brain knows what I'm feeling down here, which helps you move effectively, efficiently, and enjoyably. And Xero shoes are so lightweight, we literally had people say they went to bed still wearing them because they forgot they had them on. So, and our soles are backed with a 5,000-mile sole warranty. So there's that. So anyway, that's what we do. We have casual and performance shoes, boots, and sandals for everything you can think of. And again, they're all going to be on sale between 10 and 70% off starting next week. But again, I'm telling you early, so you can go to xeroshoes.com or xeroshoes.eu/big sale, sign up to become a VIP to get an early notice about the sale. You'll get access to it 24 hours before over 2 million other people hear about it. So go there, register to become a VIP, register to just win one of those 14 $100, €100 gift certificates. And that's the gist of it. All right, some comments came in, so let me just answer those. Connie says, live light feet first. That's what I do. Are there any plans to make a real barefoot minimal basketball shoe? Yes. Doesn't seem to be a market for it. I've looked again, yeah, it's on our list. Tyler says, big foot. Seems normal foot size to me. I don't know what you're talking about. Steve Stainer, Xero shoes changed my life. Thank you, Stephen. I ran my first marathon in Detroit on the 15th, round in the Zellens. Very, very happy to hear that. Jeff says, please stop using leather in your shoes. So we are a natural movement company first and foremost, and then we use leather when it's pretty much necessary most of the time, sometimes aesthetically, but there are times where people need for what they do a leather shoe. So, and just as an FYI, the leather that we get, no cow has ever been killed for the leather. They're killed for meat, and the leather is a byproduct that if it wasn't used, it would just get destroyed. So I totally get your opinion situation request, and feel free to leave that. But because of all the things that human beings do, some of which do require the things that a leather shoe does, that's why we do that very rarely. Look, let me say it this way. I hope that you would appreciate that we have the majority of our shoes are vegan friendly, just like when you go to a restaurant and they have vegan friendly things, but they're not a vegan restaurant, you appreciate that as well. That's what I would hope, having been a vegan for a very long time and still mostly vegetarian. So what else can I say about that? FYI, the fake leather stuff, not good enough yet for having a shoe that actually performs really well and lasts really long. Anyway, that goes where we go. It's yeah, Jeff, let's not get into this conversation now. It's really not the right time or place. I get what you're thinking. If here, I'm just going to be obnoxious. My apologies. If you will only do business with a company that never uses any animal products, we're not your company. If you're looking for a company that is highly sensitive to this and is making vegan friendly products whenever we can and is appropriate, then we're happy to have you here. That's the best I can say. So Tyler, please use leather in more shoes. Oh, Jesus. Again, let's not get into this, please. It's really not worth it. Bob, more waterproof options, please. More are coming. Particular, please don't stop. Anyway, so see what we started? So again, different reasons, different opinions. We're here to try and provide as much to as many people, let me try that in English. We're here to provide the benefits of natural movement to as many people as possible. Sometimes, it requires things that some people don't like. Sometimes it requires things that different people don't like. You get what I'm trying to say, really awkwardly. All right. Anyway, I don't want to hold you too long because, man, this is getting kind of hot in here. So I didn't know it was so hot being a foot. Who knew? All right. Go to xeroshoes.com/big sale, xeroshoes.eu/big sale. You'll find out all the details about what's going on. Most importantly, you can register to win one of those $100 or €100 gift certificates. And when you register to become a VIP, again, you get a 24-hour head start before 2 million people find out that we're going to be selling everything that we make at 10 to 70% off. Ula, would be awesome if you had more insoles to buy. Maybe a thin one in wool, especially now that it gets a bit colder. So we have heat reflective insoles that we use in our winter shoes. And if you contact our customer happiness team, they'll tell you how to get some for your other shoes if you would like them. And Robin, will the discount apply if I go to your store in person? It will. Our store is in Denver. And if you go to xeroshoes.com/contact, you'll see it. And yep, the discount applies there if you go to the store during the sale from the 7th through I think like the 28th, 29th. Don't hold me to the end date because I don't remember. So that's pretty much all I got for now. By the way, tell everyone you can think of. I will be coming back as a foot with a little more structure to my feet, maybe later on today. So, and we'll be talking about this between now and when things start next week. It starts on the 7th. on the 6th if you get VIP notice. And again, if you didn't hear why you want to be a VIP, it's not easy. It's because we will, during the sale, we will undeniably sell out of some colors, some sizes, and even some styles. In fact, that's sort of the point of this sale, is that we're clearing out things that to make room for what we need for next year. Some things just aren't selling as well as we hoped, so we're moving those out. And some things, there's only a few left, so we're moving those out. And some things, well, anyway, everything's from 10% to 70% off. Oh yeah. Are we going to restock the Prio? Yes. That's actually another point during the sale. I don't know if anything's getting restocked, but we are getting more of everything in all the time. I look good as a foot. Thanks. And Tanya says, thank you. Love my Xeros. Thank you. Jeff says, I own 7 pairs. By the way, it's all love. Thanks. George, will the discount apply to the UK online store? Unfortunately not, because right now we're having to fulfill, well, let's say it this way. I'm not sure. Right now, we're having to fulfill through Amazon. And frankly, Amazon takes such a huge commission for everything we sell through them that we can't add a discount onto what's happening there. If we get everything into our new warehouse, we may be able to, but I can't make that promise yet. I just don't know. So will the kid size go on sale? Every shoe that we make goes on sale from 10 to 70% off. And let's see, did I miss anything? Nope, that's all I got. All right, I got to get out of here and actually get to work like this. I don't know how that's going to happen. So once again, xeroshoes.com/big sale, xeroshoes.eu/big sale. You'll be able to save 10 to 70% off. You want to become a VIP if you know you want to pick something up, because that's going to make sure that you have early access so you can guarantee you can get what you want, assuming that what you want is something we already have. I think you get the idea. All right. Thank you so much. As always, we can't wait to see what happens when you take advantage of our annual, normally it's our Black Cyber Thanks Quantum's anniversary and warehouse clearance sale. That's another whole long story. We can't wait to hear what happens when you grab something in the sale, slip them on your feet, feel what you've been missing, natural comfort, performance, and health, and go out and live life feet first. Okay, more soon.